What's up, y'all? AJ Simmons checking in. I am the Clean and Business GOAT, founder of the Clean Business Network, and today I just want to talk about real quick, answer some questions for any of my beginners here. A lot of y'all got a lot of the same beginner questions, and then it's even some people who you might have just got started in your cleaning business. You want to know, okay, well, how do I cold call? What's the steps of going about it? What niche should I focus on? All of the basic stuff. So I had a consultation call earlier that I answered a lot of these questions on. I just want to play that for y'all now. So here we go.
Hello.
Hey, it's AJ with Clean Business Network. How you doing?
Hi, AJ. How are you?
I'm pretty well, thank you. And it's pronounced Colleah, right?
It's Colleah, like college with Leah at the end.
Gotcha, Colleah. Gotcha. Okay, what questions you got for me?
Hey, so thank you so much I've been watching you for a while.
Appreciate that.
And I have everything already in place as far as LLC and business bank account. The very beginning stuff. I had already started doing that.
Okay.
And now I'm just kind of I'm a little bit just nervous about how to get myself out there. I know I need to make some flyers because that's just common knowledge.
Right.
I'm in the Atlanta area, but I'm from Jacksonville, and my goal is to help my family come from Jacksonville at some point. I would like for us to move away,
Gotcha.
even if it's somewhere near, but something. I just want to be able to build something to
Right.
support myself first, and I want it to grow bigger to be able to support my family and others. So I'm just,
Gotcha.
I guess my question is, if I start with the commercial groups, I wanted to make sure, how can I make sure I get a size or a company or clientele that could work for me for right now? And when should I be looking to hire more? Because, starting out, it'll just be me.
Okay. So let's start with the end in mind. So long-term thinking, what is your plan for your cleaning company? Are you looking to grow it, into a high six-figure, multi-million-dollar company, or are you just looking to basically, make it without a job until you find something else that you can move on to? What's your ultimate goal for this?
I do want to make it into a multi-million-dollar company.
In that case,
yeah.
I was like, in that case, my answer to your question would be, don't look at it as it's just me. You got to look at it as a multi-million-dollar company now. And so what I mean is, one, try to target basically any commercial business that you will be comfortable with cleaning. And when I say you will be comfortable with cleaning, what I mean is pick niches that you wouldn't mind cleaning yourself. So for example, if you get a chance to clean a bowling alley and you feel like it's a little bit too big for you and it's kind of making you nervous, but in the future, if you was a multi-million-dollar company, would you clean it? And if you had the resources, would you do it? And you would take it? If the answer to that is yes, then take it. So go after it anyway. So I would say, but to first answer that was the way that you originally asked it. You said, how can you make sure that you're targeting the right type of companies? I would say, just make a list of the companies that you want to clean. So it's going to take a little bit of time, but we got time. So just go through your area, whether you want to find the businesses local to where you are now, or however you want to do it, but ride around, make a list of companies, or you can get on Google and just type in the niche that you want to clean. So let's just say you want to focus on daycares. Get on Google and just type in daycares in Atlanta, Georgia, right, or whatever area that you're in, and just make a whole list of them. Put them in a spreadsheet, or you can put them inside the CRM, because I see you in CBN. And so once you make a list of them, then after that, just call them one by one. I got the script inside of the Facebook group. If you need me to, I can tag you on that post where the script is. But just call them one by one. Ask them if if you could speak to the person in charge of hiring a cleaning company. Ask to schedule a walkthrough with them, and then just go from there. But I wouldn't let it be in just you, intimidate you. You know what I mean? Don't feel like you only got to target smaller accounts, and don't feel like that you can't handle it, because the other part, which you kind of asked about, was the hiring part. So I would be hiring now. I would be hiring immediately. I would already be getting people in place or even other companies in place that could possibly be subcontractors for you if you do come across a big opportunity. So just start networking and meeting with other people in your area, even if it's just simply posting in the Facebook group and saying, hey, is anybody in Atlanta, Georgia area? I'm just starting out, but I'm looking to make sure that I can have, some partners with in the area. And so that can go twofold. One, some of those people might actually have subcontract opportunities for you, or if you come across an opportunity and you can't handle it alone, you'll have those people who can sub for you as well. So that was kind of a long-winded answer, but hopefully you got my point on that. The answer is pick certain niches that you want to clean and just go after them. And then also simultaneously start picking out a list of different people as well as other companies that can be on what we'll call a vendors list that you can always reach out to in case you do need help tackling a bigger opportunity if it comes up.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Well, I wrote that stuff down, by the way, but so I wanted to ask you something else too. With the so the business with the Georgia is a little slow. So like the LLC took me 2 weeks, then I'm waiting for the business license. Can I have an active business license number? I just don't have the certificate, and I logged it as a home-based business. So am I okay to go ahead and start ordering marketing, but in all of that stuff, and just wait until the certificate comes before I actually start working?
No, you good to order it because the main thing you just wanted to make sure is that the name was actually available. So if you already filed for the LLC, even if you didn't get it yet, as long as you know for a fact that the name was available, then you're good to go. Go ahead and I will go ahead and start ordering it.
Okay. So I'll get that started today, and I don't really know what my logo is yet. I'm just gonna start with something on Canva for right now, and then as I grow, I'll make it my own thing.
Exactly. Yep, that sounds good to me.
What else did I want to ask? With so I won't have the money to get the starter kit, the cleaning starter kit, until this Saturday. How long does that take to come? What's the shipping time for that? Because I also don't have any materials.
I got you. So they usually arrive within a week.
Okay. So then my start time. So I could still advertise and just let them know. Maybe I could advertise myself for a November special. Would you say that's okay?
You absolutely. I will say this though. Don't feel like you have to do a special. It depends on who you want to go after, right? Specials are real good in residential because it's people and people like discounts, right? But when you're doing commercial and it's B2B, it's like they kind of don't care as much only because it's not their money, right? They're employees working for a company and the company paying for it, right? I mean, smaller companies might they'll like a special, but a lot of times the big companies ain't really enticed by the special. But to answer your question the way that I wanted to answer it, I would say that you should start looking now because even though even though you're going to be waiting for equipment, even though you're waiting for the LLC to kind of come through, still go ahead and start now because the sales cycle for commercial is long. It's usually about 30 days anyway. So even if you go out, you see what I mean? So even if you go out there today and somebody agrees to a walkthrough with you today, they're agreeing today, but you probably won't go to the walk. What's today? Is what, Tuesday or Wednesday? Today's Tuesday, so you probably won't do the walkthrough. You know what I mean? So you probably won't do the walkthrough until probably Thursday. Then you go send a proposal Thursday night or either Friday morning. Then they won't actually let you know if they want to move forward with you to probably Monday or Tuesday. Then you probably won't start until, you know what I mean? So it's like it's a long sales cycle anyway.
It's a long-winded kind of thing.
Exactly. So I would say go ahead and start marketing now and trying to go ahead and get some walkthrough scheduled now.
Okay. Market now. So I do have the LLC and everything. I'm just waiting for the business license, so I can still work while the business license is on the way, right? Okay.
Absolutely. Almost nobody.
Insurance.
Yeah. And just on the business license, a lot of times nobody even asks for that. So yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Now business insurance, I always say go online, get the quote. You got the link inside the course, but just go online, get your quote now. But don't actually buy it until it's time that you're about to close a deal on the contract because we don't want to be paying that monthly fee if we don't have monthly revenue coming in to cover that expense. So. Now,
Okay.
if they ask you though, if during a walkthrough they ask you, if you're insured, just go ahead and say yeah, because you can go online and get it in 2 seconds anyway.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yep.
awesome. Don't purchase until I'm getting ready to close the deal.
Exactly.
All right, and for uniform purposes, because I don't have a logo right now. Right now, I just have like all black.
Yep.
Is that like that's okay? Basically, is
That's
what I'm
perfect.
asking. Okay.
That's perfect. And I would say too, if you don't have a logo and if you want to just try to make it something to stand out, maybe when you do your flyers, maybe at some point, not a rush, but at some point, maybe get some name tags or something where it just says,
Oh,
your
yeah.
name and cleaner. That way, just if somebody does
Yeah.
happen, because most of the cleaning is done after hours, but every now and then somebody might stay after work, and it's like it just lets them know, oh, it's just the cleaning company.
Okay, yes. And how does that work usually? Do they give us do they give the cleaners some kind of access that is unique to them, or do we have to be there? Like,
Yep.
I guess
9 times out of
okay.
10, it'll be after hours, and they'll give you access. So typically, they'll give you your own unique alarm code so they know it's you, and then they'll give you the keys
Okay.
to the building too.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
And I'm still just getting through the course, so I'm like, I'm working on all of the beginner stuff. So I guess all of my
Yep.
questions are. I'll have so much more, but everything is all about the beginning for me right now.
Yeah, for sure. I understand, and just take your time. Always feel free to revert back to the course. I'm always updating it here and there, and then definitely use the Facebook group. I'm not sure if you got in there yet or not, but definitely
Oh
use that because
no,
yeah.
I
So if you
haven't.
go back to the course in that intro module, it's gonna be a link to join, and it's gonna have like a passcode you gotta enter in order for you to get approved. But once you get in there, you'll see what I mean. Like that's mostly
Mhm.
where all the gold is of being a Clean Business Network is being in that group because not only you see all of the people that I've been interviewing, they all in there. I'm in there. People posting every single day, whether we motivating each other, whether we posting the wins we got, whether it's just simply asking questions and answering questions. But I highly recommend getting in there ASAP too.
Okay, because I love the idea of I love what you said about daycares because I used to work with children at a daycare and an elementary school, so I
Oh, perfect.
that was kind of just a little bit of a confirming thing for me. And I also I know you said you don't specialize in residential. Like this is something I hear you say on your videos, but is
Yep.
there still some kind of knowledge about it in the course? Because I haven't gone through everything yet.
Yeah. I'll say this.
Okay.
Mostly everything that I say applies to residential too. I think the
Okay.
biggest difference is in commercial, the number one way to find customers is usually buying leads and cold calling. Where residential is buying leads and probably door knocking or something. That's like the only real difference. But for the most part, it's all translatable. It's mostly the same.
Okay. Perfect.
Yep.
Well, I don't know what else to say. I think I asked everything. I'm gonna get that Canva stuff ordered today. And if you have anything else for me, then I'm open.
Yep. All right, bet. One thing I was thinking about, and this is in the course, but some people overlook it, so I just want to say it. As you begin to close a deal, they might ask you for, a lot of times they do, they ask you for a W-9 form. And so that's just standard. It's a standard tax information form, and it's basically just so they can pay you and then be able to send you a 1099 at the end of the year. So don't be like, oh my God, what is that? You know what I mean? When you get it, I got the form in the course, but you can also just go right on Google, type in W-9 form PDF, fill it out, and just send it to them. What I like to tell everybody is just fill out one each year, print it out, sign it, and then scan it back on your computer, save it, and just keep it on file each year because you'll need a new one each year, and then just send that out to each new client whenever they ask for it. So you'll send, a lot of times when you first start an account, you send them a copy of that, a copy of your proof of insurance, and I have to look at something. It might be it, but those are the main two things they always ask for, though.
Okay, thank you so much because I've seen that form plenty of times with other jobs. So thank you.
Perfect. Yep, no problem at all. And then see you inside the group soon.
Yes, thank you. Have a good day.
All right. You too.